Hey, in this video, you will find out about the most challenging sounds to pronounce for Ukrainian learners, which will definitely help you to learn and be aware of what mistakes to expect from the Ukrainian learners. Let's get started. First and foremost, in the Ukrainian language, there is no difference between long and short vowels. Therefore, Ukrainians often ignore or just not aware of this distinction. For example, the words like beat and bit, sport and spot, pull and pull differ precisely in the length of the sound, but for Ukrainians, they sound absolutely the same. Secondly, Ukrainian has only 6 vowel sounds, but English has around 20 vowel sounds. Many of the vowel sounds in English are double vowels. For example, the long A vowel is made up of 2 vowel sounds. Since this isn't as familiar to Ukrainian speakers, they might sometimes say double vowels as single vowels instead. For example, go, alone, don't. Next, sounds th and th are quite unusual for Ukrainians. There is no equivalent for them in the Ukrainian language, so producing these sounds is challenging. Many Ukrainian speakers substitute them with s and z. V and we sounds. The we sound doesn't exist in Ukrainian at all. But Ukrainian does have a V sound, which is why Ukrainian speakers can have a tendency to replace we with V when speaking English. For example, wine and we can become vine and V. Moving on to the next sound, nasal sound. Usually, at the end of the words ending in ing, Ukrainian learners either pronounce the ending, for example, interesting, or in, while forgetting that the sound in this case must be nasal, and the letter G must be omitted. R sound. English R is smooth. The tip of the tongue doesn't touch the mouth. Ukrainian speakers often trill the tongue, which causes a very, very strong accent. For example, they might say car, round, teacher. L sound. One of the facts about English consonants is that there are 2 kinds of L sounds in English, the dark L and the light L. The light or regular L, which is pronounced at the start of words or syllables, while the dark L shows up at the end. Ukrainian speakers are much more comfortable with the dark L, so they can overuse it. This gives them a heavier accent when they are speaking English. P, T, K sounds. In English, such consonants are normally made with an explosion of air, which doesn't happen in Ukrainian. This may lead to the sound sounding more like B, D, G to English native speakers. For example, lab, lab, said, said. And finally, the English language is full of words whose written form can be deceptive. Unlike in Ukrainian, in English, we rarely sound out all the letters that we see. The letters in words that are not pronounced but make a huge difference to the meaning are called the silent letters. It's important for English learners to know the silent letters, as 60% of the words in English contain them. So feel free to use the word on the slide to practice with your body. That's all for today. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please click on the link in the video description to fill out the feedback form and access the guide with sample activities you may use to practice pronunciation with your body. See you